Hello, everybody. Just been monitoring emails and seeing how you guys are doing in terms of getting up and running in NETI105. And I thought might be a good idea for me to put together this little quick video for you to maybe help you save some time in figuring out how to get to your assignments and figuring out what's what. So this is Mike McGinn, your online instructor. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen now. And I am on the course Blackboard page. Just real quickly, course information. I click on course information. Your course calendar is here, and your due dates are off to the right here. And note that you've got packet tracers and you have labs to do in your assignments each week. The packet tracers can be found within the NetICAD platform, and the labs, for the most part, are in the NetLabs platform. The PDFs are in the NetICAD curriculum, but they may be mislabeled because the curriculum is a little behind on the NetLabs. But long story short is you should be able to get your PDFs in the NetLabs, and I'll show you that in a second, in a few minutes rather. Notice that if there's in red, the lab is found in NetICAD. That basically means that you don't need a lab environment. You just need your PC and the PDF, and you can do it. So that'll tell you that you don't need to go hunting in NetLabs for a particular lab. As you can see, there's a few of those down through the curriculum. So I did that to save you time. So that's basically the course calendar. So now I'm going to go into NetLab, or I'm sorry, into the NetICAD program. So here I'm logged into NetICAD as a student, and so this should be pretty similar to what you see. I have some other courses out here as well that I'm in the process of teaching, but you know, you should see this course here. You also will see a packet tracer course, Packet Tracer 101. You should take this course first. This takes you through navigation of Packet Tracer. You use Packet Tracer a lot in this course, so you really need to go through that and get yourself up to speed. It also has the link to download Packet Tracer so you can get that installed on your machine, because your packet tracers aren't going to get done unless you got Packet Tracer on your machine. You also need to have Adobe Reader on your machine or some PDF document reader so that you can open up and complete the PDFs. So I'm going to go into the course here, and this is the screen you'll see when you log into the course. And you've got a home screen, and then I'm going to leave this introduction screen up for a couple days, and then I will change it to a different splash screen. But if you click on the Modules tab, you'll see this is basically a table of contents of all the different chapters. So this is a good place to navigate from. For example, if I want to launch Chapter 1, I launch Chapter 1. And I click on that, and then I get this window up. And I'm into the actual curriculum, and I can scroll through the pages of the curriculum page by page. Now, to find your packet tracers, things that are a little different in the way they have this thing indexed is there's a course index here, which I think you'll find pretty handy. When you click on that, there's a packet tracer index, which just shows you all the packet tracers for the course, which you can link to. There's also a lab index for those labs that are going to be done within NetICAD. So you can find those pretty easily. A lot of these labs are redundant to the ones you need to do in NetLabs. You can't do them within NetICAD because the assumption is you've got an equipment, or you got an equipment pod, which is what the NetLabs platform gives you. So there's also a video index for different videos. Some of the assignments reference reviewing videos. And then the course index, of course, will take you to different sections within the course. Um, so if you want to just start with Chapter 1, Exploring the Network, you click on that and you're right on the first page of the network, which is where we started out from. So hopefully that helps you with a little bit about the NETICAD. One thing that I need you to be aware of is that on the Assignments tab, this is where you're going to submit your assignments. And so when I click on the assignments, if I bring up, for example, the packet tracer network representation, which I think is one of the first packet tracers you have to do, it'll tell you what you need to do, complete the PDF document and packet tracer files. And so when you have done that and you've saved those items on your local drive, you'll come in here and you'll click Submit Assignment. And these are to be uploaded, so you're just going to click Browse, find them on your local machine, and then submit them up into the NETICAD. That way I can get to them and I can make sure that you completed them. Keep in mind, I'm not grading everything you guys do. I'm basically grading for completion, the fact that you did the work. It's not like I'm going to go through and grade everybody's packet tracer and everybody's PDF file every time, but I will be checking to make sure that you're making honest attempts to complete the assignment. So no slackers, please. So that's how you submit an assignment. So even if you're doing a lab in the NetLabs platform, you're going to fill out a PDF document and you're going to submit it here. Okay. So and so we're going to get to the NetLabs environment here next. So now I'm into the NetLabs sign-on screen, and I'm going to sign on as a student here. And what you'll do is when you're ready to do a lab, you're going to schedule your time. If you're in multiple classes, you'll have to pick the class that you want. And so I believe this is mine that I want here. And then what you do is you pick the lab that you want to work on. So here's configuring a switch management address as an example. And then you get to a scheduling screen. You pick a pod. Each one of these represents a pod of equipment. You just pick one, and if you want to start it right away, just pick right below the red line. And you can set it up. I believe by default it's see, it's 441, 541. It's set to an hour and a half less how many minutes you're into the current half hour. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK. It says I'm done. Now notice up here it shows that my lab is ready to be entered, so I'm going to enter the lab, and it's going to start up the equipment pod. And this will take a couple minutes, so I'm going to pause recording here while that fires up. Okay, that'll take anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes for it to fire up the pod, and even when you get this screen, you'll see that in the status it's still booting up the devices over here. So when everything shows that it's online and ready to go, that's when you're ready to start working on your lab. The exercise is defaulted to the one that you're on. You can click Show Content, and it brings up the PDF, and this is what you'll need to fill out and submit through the assignments page in the NETICAD platform. And usually these are editable PDF files. If they're not, just give me a shout out with an email and we'll deal with that when it comes up. Sometimes I guess if you run into that situation and it's not an editable PDF, you can just create a Word document and submit that with the answers to the questions. So in this case, this looks like this is not a editable PDF. So you could just answer the questions with a Word document, submit the Word document to me, and that's as good as gold. The other thing you can try is the corresponding PDF file within the NetICAD platform may have an editable PDF in it, and that one you can use instead of the one that's in NetLabs. But that's basically what you got to deal with there. So the main place you're going to do is you're going to go into the particular devices as instructed by the labs, and if you just click on them, you'll get into a CLI terminal window, which is what you'll use to configure the device. You will get a prompt to make sure you want to run Java, which you just click through, and then you're actually into the device where you can start doing your work. You can also save your configs. You can load your configs from a previous lab. So if you're running out of time on your lab, not to fear, all you got to do is save your configs, and then before your lab time runs out, and then create another lab, and then load your configs back in. Pretty straightforward. Okay, so that's NetLabs in a nutshell. Okay, so I'm back into the course information screen. I just want to review real quick what we got going on this week. You basically need to get Chapter 1 completed, and there is a packet tracer 1245 network representation. There's a PDF file that needs to be completed, and then it wants you in the challenge part of the exercise to add some things to that packet tracer. So once you've added it to it, you want to save that packet tracer file and submit that as well as the completed PDF through the assignment in NetICAD. The lab 1443, I believe, is a lab that does not require NetLabs. You just have a PDF that you have to get to through the NetICAD course. So if you go to the lab index in the NetICAD course, you'll be able to find that. And the packet tracer video isn't graded. I give you a free point for that. You just need to watch the video, take your self-assessment quiz, and you're good for the 29th. So that's and then hopefully you'll have your legs underneath you for the next week when we start into Chapter 2. So good luck, and keep the emails coming with questions that you have, and we'll go from there. Also, Packet Tracer 101. If you haven't gone through it, I strongly recommend you do. It'll make your life a lot easier doing the packet tracers. So again, if you have any questions, please let me know. And I'll be talking to you soon. This is Mike McGinn.